Hello, I'm Bill Wong, and I'm speaking today with Leslie Shard of WHDI, and we're going to talk about wireless communication and multimedia. Could you tell us about WHDI?
Sure. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for coming up to the suite. WHDI is a relatively new standard that we're really rolling out this year, and what we're enabling is all devices to communicate HD video communications throughout the home, multi-room, and not just all devices, but all use cases, whether you want to have interactivity, playing games, in addition to streaming video or having internet connectivity.
So what is this technology based on? Wi-Fi?
It's similar to Wi-Fi. We operate in the 5 gigahertz band, but we have some interesting things that we're doing in terms of the video processing and the placing of that over the video or the radio spectrum that allows us to give you full HD connectivity with less than a millisecond latency through walls. So you basically have similar characteristics in terms of Wi-Fi performance that you would expect. You know, about 100 feet through walls, depending on your walls, of course. But again, with full HD and less than a millisecond latency. And no one else can deliver that. And if you think about what that allows devices to do, it means that all of a sudden, when you connect a computer to a TV using a WHDI connection, you can not only stream your Netflix, but you can also use your computer for all the gaming applications and the full spectrum of applications that are available on the device. And I think the other interesting thing about WHDI now is that in terms of power requirements and miniaturization, and we're you know, a lot of you're seeing wireless devices right now and extenders for laptops and other devices that are sort of fairly large. But what we're moving towards is embedding these, making small dongles that we'll show you, almost looking like a USB dongle, and embedding them. So we're enabling mobile phones and tablets, which we have now embedded with WHDI. So everything now can participate in one ecosystem. What I'm showing you now is the WHDI stick, which plugs into an HDMI port. It could be the HDMI port on any device, and obtains power through the USB connection. It enables a no latency full HD connection to the TV. You can have a similar receiver on the back of the TV, also either powered by a brick or through the TV's USB. So for example, here's a transmitter and a receiver pair that's coming to the market. Again, with the HDMI, the USB, or the power accessory in. And again, once you have this on the back of the TV, any of these WHDI transmitters can be plugged into any of the devices around your home to enable connectivity. This is the next stage, and then we go to embedded solutions, which are coming to market now. So right now we're watching an HD movie from our HB netbook. Well, if we wanted to switch over and look at some content or games on our Asus computer, the user can just simply, sorry. Why don't we start again with that?
Yeah, sure.
I'm hitting OK. I'm hitting OK instead of,
yeah.
Let's
use your error. Always. We just got to point out that wasn't the hardware. It was
all right, let's start over.
From the top.
Thanks.
Or maybe connect to the camera.
We're going to do that too.
Yeah. So right now we're watching some HD video content from our HB netbook. Let's say we want to turn over and watch some content or play a game from our Asus WHDI, and just select that on your user interface, hit enter. You'll have content delivered from the Asus WHDI. It's similar to switching HDMI ports. You're switching, and so this is the Asus WHDI. Actually, this is showing all of the different video interference that's going on here. We actually have now about 10 different WHDI streams going in this space, as well as about 4 or 5 Wi-Fi networks. So this shows you, and I think what we're saying is that we can coexist. We're designed to coexist together. WHDI has the ability to sense interference and to switch in between video frames to enable no on-screen interference, despite the fact that you've switched to a new Wi-Fi channel or a new radio channel. So we've got 23 available channels that we can use, and so we see no problem at this time for the 5 gigahertz coexistence issues. So right now we're watching the available spectrum being used here in the room by all of the different devices coming off of our Asus computer using the Asus WHDI system. Let's say we wanted to switch to a camcorder in order to watch the film the room, and we can show that there's no latency in the camcorder. You simply switch like you would since all of these devices have been registered, all of this content is encrypted. It uses HDCP 2.0, and so like with any HDCP implementation, you have a little bit of delay while you're going through the authentication. But the good thing about HDCP 2.0 is that we're backwards compatible with all HDCP enabled products. So now we have content coming over the camcorder after we switch to it, and as you can see, there's no latency. And again, you can connect any possible device to your TV now, and bringing in all of the possible content and applications. So as I mentioned, WHDI is now moving into mobile and portable devices, and we have 3 different manufacturers who have announced WHDI either embedded or accessory devices for netbooks. So as you can see, you're providing real-time functionality. So what this enables is to take advantage of the full power of this device. Whether you want to stream a movie that you've either stored on here or accessed via the internet, or to play a game using your netbook, WHDI delivers that full, no latency connectivity to the TV. To show the importance of having a full no latency connection from these devices and really what that delivers in terms of the user interface, you can look at the photo application. So we all know this, but if you really want to take advantage of this interface and the beauty that we've come to expect of this tablet style iPhone interface, if you will, you can do this in real time. Now, you can't do that if you're using a compressed connection. For example, Wi-Fi plus compression won't enable that. But with WHDI, you can deliver the full user experience that you have here to the TV. We're not just sending over one compressed file at a time. We're delivering exactly what's on the screen to the TV. So here we're showing HD video content from another one of our tablet devices. And as you can see, to simply play the full HD video on your TV with no latency and full quality, WHDI. This is another example of a potential application. Obviously, this is using the stick, and in the future it'll be embedded into either the phone or a sleeve behind the phone. So if you want to watch a movie from the phone, you can see, again, the no latency full HD delivery. And the nice thing about this is that when you're broadcasting to the TV, you can turn off the phone's display. And this makes this a battery-saving device because the WHDI transmission to the TV actually takes up less juice than the display on the phone. So you get longer battery life by broadcasting to the TV. So this is another product that we're demoing here at CES. It's been announced that's going to be shipping this year. And this is an iPad that is fully integrated with WHDI. No external sleeve or dongle required. And this is, again, a fully embedded solution. What I'm showing now is another WHDI-enabled device that's coming to market in the second quarter of this year. And this is a sleeve that fits over your mobile phone and enables full HD, no-latency connectivity to the TV. So with this device, you can use this as not only a video source, but also as, for example, your own personal game system. This is an example of a phone playing a video game that you've downloaded from your carrier. Here we're showing it with a WHDI stick, but you could also have it with a WHDI sleeve or in the future embedded. And the nice thing about this is you can use this as a controller. As you can see here in real time, I'm not driving very well because I'm talking and playing on my cell phone, but you can control the car and play a video game, and you're essentially using this as your personal video player. Carriers really love this because if you could sell a game here for $5.99 to get to the TV, $10, $20.
So this is some neat technology we were showing us. Who are some of the backers of this?
Some of the usual suspects, the leading CE and PC companies, Sony, Sharp, Samsung, LG, and Motorola. The technology is actually from one of the other leading promoters is Amimon. They're an Israeli company and the leading chip supplier.
Great. So what type of chips are available? Are these essentially matching pairs?
Exactly. Matching pairs initially is how they've been sold, but obviously since we're moving to a standard ecosystem, you can buy them individually and mix and match. Consumers can buy either just a transmitter or receiver device and then match them independently. And that's really the key to the ecosystem, is that once you have one device, once you have a TV enabled with WHDI, you can add any number of other devices. And this is appealing to retailers because all of a sudden you start to see the add-on sales that a healthy ecosystem brings.
Now, what about power requirements for these things? Some of the devices you're showing us were mobile.
Sure, exactly. And I mean, for this stuff, you need to get down to under a couple of watts, and that's where we're at now. And we're going to see this even lower in the future. I think that, you know, as we're becoming embedded into mobile phones, you're going to see 1 watt and under solutions, you know, 400 milliamp kind of solutions.
Great. People want to find out more about this, and as well as Amazon.
Sure.
Where can they go on the web?
Oh, please come and visit us at our website, www.whdi.com, and Amimon is AMIMON.com.
Thanks.
You're welcome.